I see you gather before me. Hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you, so now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain. The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic. Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our swords against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual.
Okay.
Geralt had to face Eredin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends. The Wild Hunt could be defeated
I
with
just want
exceptionally
to get
powerful
this quest
magic.
out of the way.
So Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses.
Holding off on doing this.
Avalach, too, began to lay plans.
I don't know why. I did have some sleep issues over the weekend, but I was still up at 4 in the morning and should have been able to stream. I was just kind of tired. Not to mention I have a procedure later today, and I'm on a cleanse. If none of you have ever had one of those, I don't recommend it. And I'm also curious why, because the idea is to clear out the colon, which is where they're going to be sticking a camera. Mine hasn't been in operation since December, so I don't know why I got to do the cleanse, but I'm doing it anyway. And I'm going to have a few questions for the doctors, like, why did you make me do this? Because it's extremely uncomfortable, and I did not get much sleep at all last night. Yes, later today, colonoscopy. I've done it before. It was fine. Just had some really watery diarrhea. But this is a bit different because I don't have a colon right now. Well, I have one. It's just not functioning. So all of that stuff gets sprayed into my bag, which fills up constantly during the evening and early morning. And I've got to go clean it up. It's, talk to Syanna. Yeah, we want to talk to this bitch that we saw before. She took us into a fantasy world that was really kind of fun. I liked it. It was difficult, but not difficult enough that I died. But it really tested my quick abilities. They just kept jumping out of me. Anyway, so that's what I've been doing this morning. And on top of that, it's been very chilly, and I had the sniffles. So I'm thinking this was punishment for something. I don't know what. But I am allowed to have water. Jill, I was starting to worry about you. Glad to see you live. Yes, I live. Oh, wait, there it is. This is it? Yep. Is this the playroom? I don't remember if that's what this place is. I think it is. Remember, she locked her sister in a fantasy world. Here we go.
Halt!
Need to see
Don't
Syanna
say Heil me,
urgently.
you motherfucker.
In the matter of?
Need to interrogate her. New facts have come to light. Need them explained. Seems she was planning your Duquesse's assassination.
Yeah, we shouldn't have slept with her,
Fine,
but in this
You're that
playthrough,
witcher
I
who
think I've
solved
slept
the
with
murders,
everyone
no?
except Yennefer.
Then you've my permission, but
Is
only
she a
for a
bitch?
few minutes.
Promise to be brief.
Halt, talk to the hand.
The Witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
What up, bitch?
Have you come to see how I fare? I'm fine, thank you. Artorius' ribbon worked wonders. It's a shame they took it from
I
me.
know who the 5th victim was supposed to be.
Goodness, you're simply a compulsive snoop. I'm in prison.
I'm a detective.
Dettlaff is dead. Could you not just drop it?
Syanna, stop pretending you couldn't care less. I know it's an act, and it's really starting to wear.
I let her see me naked.
Why do you want to kill her?
For such an accomplished investigator to ask about the obvious? Come now, Geralt. Why do you think?
Hey! How's it going? Yeah, the weather is back to being weird again. This is what it was like when I moved to Houston, and only for a couple of years we had those really weird heat waves that all seemed to radiate out of one spot and then spread throughout the South, which is not how weather works, but, you know, whatever. I'm sure that's perfectly what happened. You envy her. You a bitch.
You envy her. Her power, her beauty, the love of her people.
The people she threatens to kill if they
I
step out
see
of
I
line.
misjudged you. You understand
You
nothing.
two kicked me out, huh?
Well, what now? Off to share your discovery with Anna Henrietta? Oh, she's no longer in danger.
I took the
true.
dog out about an
But she
hour
very
ago.
well
It was
might
a
add
little chilly.
something to your reward.
Definitely gonna tell her. Not necessarily for the coin, though.
Do you guys
Then
see
why
that
do it at
woman
all?
get
She
quote-unquote
oughta know.
murdered at Walmart?
If only because you'll probably try to kill her
Salty
again if
Cracker
she ever
covered
lets
the-
you out.
The incident. It's all on film. This chick
probably will.
repeatedly hits a guy, and he shoves her, and she falls backwards and hits her head smack on the concrete, and apparently she's dead. Now, I don't think she's dead. I think she was possessed, and the sheer will of consequences occurring that had never happened in her life before forced the demon to leave her body, and she expired. I think that's what happened. Hello, Tommy. Good morning, sir. Good fun yesterday. I think you said, fuck you, Boosh, about 20 times yesterday. Fun stuff. I wasn't paying attention. I probably will. Honesty finally.
At least you're being honest, finally.
Lying only ever makes sense when there's a chance someone will believe you.
Squirrel Girl is a problem.
It's actually
You understand
refreshing,
why I did
in
what
a
I
way,
did, Tommy.
to say what I truly think. So why don't I do it a bit more? I was only ever nice to you to get you to sleep with me. I thought you might come in handy one day. Your comrade Regis is using you, and Anna Henrietta perceives you solely as her unthinking, blunt instrument.
Best thing to say.
She's right to you now.
You like hurting people, don't you?
Enjoy hurting people? That it? Sorry, but won't give you the satisfaction. The Witcher mutations, you know. It's hard to draw my blood.
Don't worry. I'll find a way.
Well, a bunch of heroes have their own
Have a nice life, Syanna.
annoyances, I guess. I was really pissing off Phoenix when I switched from, what's her name? Wanda to Wolverine. I was a twat on the character. Oh, I was pissing him off too, I bet, when he was zooming around as Human Torch, and I'd just kind of float right up next to him, where he didn't expect another person to be.
At once?
Yeah, we'll go.
Let's go. Want to see him too.
I think I'm supposed to be in that gay blue outfit they gave me. I don't remember. So that was a big nothing burger. I thought we'd get to see her naked again, but no, I guess not. Yeah, if you guys don't know, Tommy, you can drop the link in the chat.
It's about time. Ready
Every
for the ceremony.
Tuesday at 2:30-ish Central Time, we play Marvel Rivals over on his stream. And Hyperbolic Ninja also streams. Yeah, let's tell him. I don't really trust him that much still. He's proven himself to be okay, but we can tell him.
Got some important information. Anna Henrietta was supposed to be Detloff and Syanna's 5th victim.
You are certain of this?
Completely. Found proof.
Inconceivable. How could she?
His face is why you don't go against the
she
grain.
brought down on the city, were they not enough? She sought to strike down her own sister, her liege. Traitor. I must alert my men. Enlarge the Duchess's honor guard.
Well, we have her
Make
now.
certain Sylvia Anna is closely watched during the questioning. I'll see to it personally. I thank you, Witcher, for alerting me, and I appreciate your attentiveness.
Okay, so I
Very
think
well.
that was the right move.
Let us get things underway. Don your ceremonial
I don't want to
attire.
wear my ceremonial
Then
attire.
you'll come with me. Her Grace awaits.
So that rose in bloom, is that a metaphor for her being on her period, so I need to be extra touchy with her? Or careful. Extra careful with her because she's touchy. Yeah, it's not coming out right. Okay, I'm going to stop talking now. Ugh, God.
In the Guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are
Dragnet,
horrible
Nilfgaard
tidings.
Files with Geralt
We are
over
most
Sergeant
dreadfully
Joe Friday.
saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
I could
I
strap
shall
like a
dispatch palace
strobe light
guardsman
to
examine
Roach's
the site of the
head and
blaze.
go around.
If things are as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal.
Thank you, your enlightened highness. Your Grace, Geralt of
I did a
Rivia
mission
has
where I
arrived.
ate some mushrooms
My
and
dear
Roach was talking to me.
subjects,
Roach
we
is a
come now
girl
to our next
and
point
has
of
a man's
business.
voice.
Of all
And
the duties
as
which
Geralt
fall upon
pointed this
my
out,
shoulders,
Roach said,
as the ruler
I'm a
of this
talking
dominion,
horse. Who are you
this
to tell me
duty
what tone
is
of voice I'm
dearest
allowed to use?
to my heart.
I thought that was pretty
For
funny.
now, we shall award the
I did a whole
Order
bunch of side
Vitis
quests. We are level
Vinifera,
56 now.
Toussaint's highest honor.
I found...
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of the beast of
Oh,
Beauclair,
okay.
step forth.
What is that? She's gonna give me a handful
We
of
bestow
beer
the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such
Anyway, I
is
cleared out a
our
whole bunch of side
desire.
quests. It was very
May the
repetitive.
symbol serve as a
It's
reminder
kind of
to
fun.
all
You know, there's still the executions,
that
so
the
that's fun.
Witcher
Silver
shall
Cod,
forever
tell ya.
remain a friend of Beauclair.
Maybe I can sell this badge and get some money off of it.
In more familiar terms now,
I think I have
I thank you
50,000
immensely,
gold
Geralt.
again,
Damien has
just
your
from running
reward
around
for
and
you.
doing stuff.
After all, it was but a contract.
I found kind of an exploit. Oh,
A
we
small
are
surprise
level
for you,
57
in
now.
addition. I
Anyway,
give
the
you more
exploit
than a dozen
was
barrels of Sonrial.
These Hans
wine
missions,
normally reserved for the ducal
Hanse,
table.
are
A
these...
gustatory
Oh
experience
my
of
god,
a
5,000
lifetime
gold, thank you
awaits.
so much.
Are you content?
Yeah, truly honored. Let's be nice.
Feels like a second
Anyway,
distinction.
so I went through
I'm honored. Thank you.
one of them. I think it
I
was
trust you shall
Montcrain,
make good use of it.
and I got more than halfway through it, and I ran out of inventory space. So, picking up all of these items from these guys. Oh my god, it's
Will you assist
packed my inventory.
You
Giggity.
returned my sister to
And
me.
I went, you know what, I'm going to go sell
Yet
this
you
stuff and
also
come back
showed
and
me her
complete it later.
horrendous deeds.
So I went and sold all this
As
stuff.
head of
I
state,
went and rested.
I must
So I got all my
judge
bonuses
her
back.
fairly.
And then I went back to the
But she
Hants,
is my
and
sister.
all of the enemies had
Thus
respawned
my
with
heart bleeds
bonus
for her.
all of their gear again.
If my presence
So
will
I
help
went
in
through
any
the
manner,
Hants and
of course
killed
I'll
them
stay.
all again, got all of their
We shall
equipment,
now
and took it back to
question
town
a
and sold it
person
again.
implicated in the murders,
Now,
which
the
recently
guy I was selling
ravaged
to
our fair
eventually
city
ran
of
out of
Beauclair.
money. So I
Captain de la Tour,
teleported to Velen
show
and sold to those two
Syanna
blacksmiths that were there and got almost all of their money. And that money replenished, which was wild. So, anyone wants to play this game and get tons and tons of gold, pretty easy way. That's how you do it. Yeah, lather, rinse, repeat. I didn't keep doing it because I'm like, I have enough gold anyway. There's Syanna. Why
The
doesn't she
Witcher
have
will
like
take part
50
in our
guards
talk.
around her? She's trying to kill the Duchess. Duchess asked me to stay. No, I'm my own man, woman.
I'm not a prisoner, free to do as I choose.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister. And my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me, as one impartial.
So
I
it
shall
wasn't
now
a
hear
glitch.
what he has to say.
No, they respawn. Yeah, I can't have word getting out that we slept together, so kill her. Now, the good of the duchy, that's what matters most.
Your Grace, as head of state, you should look first and foremost after your dominion. Syanna's actions, what drove them, be damned. She's a threat to your subjects.
You are correct. They are what matters. I must not forget
Are
this.
you looking at my silver codpiece?
Syanna, you shall be tried and given a fitting punishment. Yet we shall never cease to be family. As Duchess, I shall have to judge you. But as your sister, I shall never stop loving you.
That's kind of
Will you
weird.
forgive me?
She's gonna stab her. Yeah, read the room, guys. Come on. What are you doing?
I shall never forgive you.
Called it. Y'all are stupid. You're all stupid. Why is he there? I don't want to get blood all over my nice duds. A little late on the draw. Yeah, that was really dumb. Why did she have a dagger in her hair anyway? That's just stupid. So that's the end of that, I guess. Yes, I did see that coming. I said before it happened that she was going to stab her. Yeah, I got paid, y'all. I don't think there's really an option. If I had said, oh, you got to kill her, Anna Henrietta, it would have been like, that's my sister, you cad. I would have hugged her anyway. 2 weeks later. Look at how pretty this place is.
Need some flowers. A wreath, or...
I've none. Sold everything. I was just on my way out. No sense hanging about with nothing to do.
Yeah, I don't care.
No shock, sir. Had the funeral.
I don't know who you are.
Men, women,
can I have
children,
the stuff out of your hair?
Always to lay a bouquet on the Duchess's grave. Windflowers, peonies, gladioli. But she liked common roses best.
What?
I know. Her ladies-in-waiting would come here at times.
I expect to see Ezio climbing over the wall. Yeah.
For her.
I might play that. I don't know. I never got into Assassin's Creed.
The kind that last a long time.
Black Flag is supposed to be really good.
I've still not come to terms with it. To be killed by her own sister. How could it happen?
Yeah, it's her fault. She's dumb.
Anna Henrietta wanted to believe there was still hope for Syanna, that she'd show remorse. She reached a hand out to her. Too soon. Too trusting.
Oh, I know you. You're that witcher from the north. The one that saved us from the beast.
Mm-hmm. Could say that.
That was a hell of a fight, too. That was fun.
Wait here. Take these.
Thought you were out of flowers.
I put a bouquet aside.
In your ass? Is that where you got them?
Her myself.
Black Flag was pretty good.
I know you held the Duchess dear.
How much do I owe you?
Not a copper. Keep your coin.
Really? Because I got paid $5 grand to watch her die, so I mean, I can give you a couple of coins.
Farewell.
Oh, another thing I did was went to this hermit who was on a lake, and you could walk on the lake. This magic lake. And he place a flower on her grave. Okay. So they built that statue pretty quick. 2 weeks. Excellent job. Anyway, this hermit, this dirty old man, attacked me on the lake. He said, "Fight me." I said, "Okay." So I fought him. And then he turned into a naked lady and went beneath the water and gave me Excalibur. Jesus was Polish. And I think French-Italian is what these people are. Like right on the border. Maybe Murano.
Yes, a face no one to.
You guys don't know where Murano is. It's a town on the border, and the musical chess takes place in it for a small time. We used to be French, but now we're Italian. The border keeps switching around. Is there going to be a specter down here? We're going to have to fight her wraith.
Witcher, I was certain you'd departed.
Couldn't. Anna Henrietta was...
wondrous. Beautiful. Good. The best ruler one could hope to have.
Yeah, she put out.
Yet I let her down.
You kind of did. Yeah, this is your fault. Ah, let's be nice to him.
Don't be so hard on yourself.
Just lost his queen.
No one expected Syanna to do that.
Whatever
Persist to the end. And none of us did anything to stop her. Because there was nothing we could do.
Could have killed her.
I suppose you are right. But when someone so beloved dies, one cannot help but search one's soul for blame. And even the hardiest knights grow faint-hearted then.
Come to pay my respects. Bid the Duchess farewell.
White roses. They were her favorite. Go inside then. She lies in the ducal crypt.
Did as well as the Blades did at the beginning of Elder Scrolls of Living. Yeah, they kind of dropped the ball on that one, protecting the Emperor. Sir Pat Sue died almost immediately.
A pack of old men.
He seemed okay with it, though.
And codices for hearts. Ducal blood flowed in Syanna's veins, and she was never legally disinherited. So they ruled she should lie alongside Henrietta.
Maybe I can see her naked one last time.
I regret it ended this way, that I failed to prevent it. Hope you can forgive me. Rest in peace.
Rip. Oh, they let Regis in.
Stylish crypt, quite subdued. Yes, this is the kind of eternal resting place I dream of.
Moments like this, I never know if you're joking or serious.
Serious, Geralt.
He's quite serious.
It's remarkably peaceful, subtly charming to the hilt. A perfect match for the Duchess's dignity. Ah, you humans, you'll never cease to amaze me. To feel despair in the face of natural processes to which
I'll be
you are
right back.
predestined.
This thing is filling up already. And don't call him Shirley.
I've come to take you from this place, my friend. Dare say you deserve a speck of respite out of the mad whirl of the last few days.
All those deaths I failed to prevent. Feel pretty awful right about now. Can't help thinking I could have done more. Now Toussaint's left without a ruler, or more accurately, chaos rules here. Hand in hand with despair. Duchess won over people's hearts. All Beauclair now weeps for her.
A mass outburst of emotion. Well, it seems her subjects have adopted some of their recent ruler's traits.
Why the sarcasm? Thought you liked Donna Henrietta.
I did. And I do truly rue her passing.
Me too.
Then let us drink.
Whatever you say about Syanna, you gotta admit, she was unbending.
That she was. I do admit it. Though, in her case, it would have been better
Even
if she
though
had
it'd
been
been
a
her
tad
over.
more...
In that fairy tale land, we made the little
philosophical.
pigs watch.
Pausing from time to time to reflect on the propriety of her actions.
True.
How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong.
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diabolus variety for that.
Anyway, I
The
found
cherries which grow
Excalibur,
in this
and
area's
there is a
volcanic
neat
soil have
perk
an
that goes
altogether
along with
unique
that sword.
profile.
If
And
I
display
get
a remarkably
10
uncommon
hits, 10 consecutive hits,
Fascinating.
without taking
All I can
damage
say is this batch
on an
turned out
enemy,
excellent.
it gets
Indeed.
supercharged
It might
or
be
overpowered
wise
or
to
something.
stockpile some
It
roots
turns
for
into a
future.
lightsaber,
Would you care to accompany me?
and if I kill the enemy with the final hit while still charged to 10, it upgrades its damage, which is wild. Alright, fine, let's go.
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. But I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here,
Gloves for picking
gloves
mandrake.
and a mask.
Okay.
Don them, and you shall be in no danger.
Thanks. Right then, let's go.
Why are we doing this again? I wasn't paying attention. Look at that, 58,000 gold. There it is. Erendite. Silver sword. Each blow generates charges which increase sword damage by 10%. So it will increase by 100% when I get to the maximum. Charges are lost over time or when receiving damage. A fully charged sword always deals critical hits. When I finally get my Ursine gear all kitted out, I will be using this sword. Killing a foe with a fully loaded sword will expend its charge and permanently increase the weapon's damage. So you can see it says there 20 to a maximum of 30. That's because I just leveled up. I've had it since level 55, and see it says 20 to a maximum of 30. Next level will be 30 to a maximum of 40. So I have to level this up before increasing my character level. But this thing is wild. Look at that, 156 more damage than my regular silver sword. And, as I mentioned before, it glows like a lightsaber when it's charged. But we're not going to use that just yet.
This moonlight makes me so
And I don't want to level up
Any for your thoughts?
before going and doing that grind.
Succubus twins?
No, I was thinking about, how anything...
Alright, we got to put on our mask. I don't see it there. It's probably in quest items. There we go. Gloves for picking mandrake. And switch over to armor, of course, because it always does that. And our mask. Mask for picking mandrake. What does it say? Mask for picking mandrake masks? That's what it says.
Even an old necrophage corpse?
You've not an ounce of refinement in you, have you?
Sorry, had to go load my 2 new songs for the night. No, it's okay. Giggity. Your sword is glowing glue. Let's try that again. Your sword is glowing blue. I hear something screaming out in the night. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's another one. That's it? Okay. Oh wait, what's this say? Heroic hunter of insects and pests. Oh, that sounds nice. Primislavus Volskich spent his whole life exterminating bugs. Now he lies in the earth among them. Oh, that sucks. Why don't you burn him alive? Roberto and Ustimi Malinowski. They loved each other to death. I wonder if these are like developers or writers or something for the game. Maybe the books. Here lies Ola, mother of Plegmund. Taken from us too soon, protect us, O Libioda, from the torment of pre-production. Okay.
Now, where'd that bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire, after all.
We're gonna have to fight Regis.
Regis!
Even though I was distracted by
Damn
reading
it, where'd
graves,
you go?
he went to this cave over here.
Regis!
There's wolves.
Damn it, where'd you go?
What the fuck? Oh, rough though. I don't like rough.
I did what I had to do! Damn it.
Okay.
Those
Zork,
Brucks
Grand
say
Inquisitor,
they called you a traitor.
had fun
Alas,
lines like that.
We've a very simple code of honor, we vampires.
It's cool.
So
Connor
simple
is
you
going
might
to
call
send
it
you
trivial.
Jeff's Witcher
Either one
book.
is with us.
Yeah, it'd be
unconditionally,
cool.
Regardless of the
I
circumstances.
will happily accept it. I will get a lot of use out of it. He's going to
Won't let it
read
go,
it first.
will they?
Probably tear
They
up
will
pictures
not.
of the naked ladies. I would too.
Fortunately, we've another rule. An unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of mind. That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Or I can kill the elder.
I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming desire to have another drink.
supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning, then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the
So anyway,
Corvo
weren't we
Bianco
just
vineyard
almost
is now
killed by a
yours.
couple of vampire
By the way,
ladies?
I left a gift for you at your new home. On the nightstand.
Thanks. Mind
They're
telling
not
me what
allergic
it
to
is?
garlic, but they are allergic to
A
toast.
trifle. That will nonetheless
I missed the
be useful
unboxing,
should you
sleep
need
caught up
mutagens.
with me,
Incidentally,
and
have you
knocked
thought
me
about
over the
what
back
you
of the
would
head?
do
That'll
with your
happen.
prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
Yeah, I have Corvo Bianco. I have a freaking castle and a vineyard. Yeah, let's settle down here. Is this the end of the
Know
game?
what?
Will that end the game?
I think I just might. Come on now, don't laugh. Maybe not today or tomorrow. But one day I'll want to see what it's like. To just wake up every day
Oh,
and
as I
lie in
was
bed.
cleaning up a bunch of
stop,
these side
please.
quests,
Sounds so
like
sentimental.
getting
my fans have begun to
Excalibur
hurt.
and things like that,
Then what?
I saw
Will you begin
Guillermo
writing your
in
memoirs
town
like
shit-faced,
Dandelion?
and he had an exclamation point over him, but I skipped it because I was busy. So maybe after this, I'll
can
go
remember
check
a
out,
night,
see what
not too far
Guillermo's
from
doing.
here, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm going
We
to keep
hid in a
calling him that. I
cave
know
while
it's
a
not his name. I don't
blizzard
care.
raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not?
I don't
We
say
just set off to rescue
all
Ciri
that
from
before I drink my
Vilgefortz.
own home brew.
Our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not
I had
remember
a
so
friend
fondly.
who I'm not friends with
That
anymore.
first stain
Oh my god, I'm going to have to empty this
Far
bag again.
calmer
This
than
is
this
really
one.
annoying.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale. Back
He
then.
made his own home brew.
Its sole problem is it was too small to accommodate all that
And
wine.
my friend Dan and I stepped out back for a minute.
Appearances like mamoons.
I poured
and
mine out.
doctors deceive.
And I was having a cigarette.
So what
He's like,
did become of
"Are you going to tell him
Vilgefortz?
you liked it?" I said, "Absolutely not." He said, "That's
Killed him.
really mean. Like he
wasn't
spent a lot of
easy,
time
though.
making this beer, and you're just going to pour it out and say you didn't like it." And I said, "Absolutely. What, you want me to lie to him? It's not good. Whatever he did not work. It's not good. It was way too thick and like extremely bitter. He clearly made it with some kind of orange rinds or lemon rinds or something like that in with the brew or the mash or whatever he did." He's like, "So what do you guys think?" And Dan's like, "Oh, yeah, it's really, really good." And I said it wasn't good at all. And I told him all the problems I had with it. And he's like, "Yeah, I guess I could have done that better." And I said, "But do you like it?" And he said, "No, I don't really like it." I went, "Why are you giving it to people? Ugh, what is wrong with you?" Yeah, I'm an asshole, I know. When someone serves you something, you're supposed to be like, "Oh, yeah, it's the best ever." No. Let's sit a while longer. Let's cuddle.
I so don't feel like going
You
anywhere.
make moonshine. Yep, that's the
Sit
end of
here
the
a while
Blood and
longer.
Wine expansion pack.
So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed and
Holy
in
shit,
fact on
this is
several
already
occasions
completely full again.
incited
Oh my god.
many
I'll be
great
right back. I have to
weighty
take my headset
events.
off for this.
After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
Yeah, look at all those names. I'm pretty sure some of these names would appear on the graves in that cemetery. That was a weird little side quest. So he's got to leave because the Grand Vampire or Elder Vampire wants to kill him. We never met him. I think I screwed that up. I don't know. My dad and I used to brew beer. He tried brewing some root beer. The bottles turned into grenades, and he ended up at the ER getting stitches. Yuck. We used to make ginger beer when I was young. They too would go off like bombs. Alright. Let's set ourselves on fire real quick for no reason at all. I was bored. Oh, there's the shrine. Not way shrine. Signpost. I keep calling it a way shrine. I'm glad my sis was helping him at the time. Oh, that's nice. She get blown up too? He is somewhere over here. I think he's right in this square. I don't remember. We're going to go find out. Have you eaten something your tummy isn't a fan of? No. I have a colonoscopy in 4 hours. And last night I had a bunch of sulfates. Potassium, magnesium, and sodium sulfate. What this does is it cleans out the entire intestinal tract. All I've had is water and coffee. North, there we go. It's a colon cleanse. And I don't have a colon. Well, I do. It just isn't functioning. So I don't know why they prescribed this stuff for me. No, he's not here. He's around here somewhere. I know he is. Maybe it failed because I just completed the main quest line instead of going and talking to him. Yeah, he was right around here. There he is. There he is. So he saved the bird lady, and she rebuffed his advances because he was all about that booty, professing his love just to get into her pants. And here he is, drunk off his ass.
Guillaume, what are you doing here?
Leave me be.
This is JK D-Book, has one next Friday. Nothing worse than prep for the poop shoot periscope. Is he dead? Is that it? What? Okay, I guess that's that. We also have Wide Wars, which should be a lot of fun. And Reasons of State. I think that's where we go kill the Emperor. But we're going to do Wine Wars real quick because we're here. Let's go south to the Nilfgaard Embassy. That was short.
Take good care of yourself.
I thought we would have more going on with Guillermo, but no, Vivian just rejected him and he got drunk, as you do.
I must see a medic.
My dad used to call it a boar sighting.
I was to get a new coif from Jean.
Yeah, it's not fun because the bag is constantly, it's like I'm leaking. It doesn't hurt, but it kind of tickles and it's a little uncomfortable. It's just this like constant stream of the sulfates coming out of my bag. And it belches or farts or something of that, whatever you want to call that, it's happening. There's gas coming out. I must have eaten something that didn't agree with me yesterday morning. It wasn't pleasant. Ugh. I had mine 2 years ago, and they found some stuff and removed it. Non-cancerous. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. There might be some things inside me that aren't supposed to be there. However, if they're in the section of the sigmoid colon, that whole piece is coming out anyway. Cancer Town sucks and I don't want to go back. I don't blame you. So let's look at the map real quick after we sort out our inventory, because I don't want this mask on anymore. Oh, it took it off. But we still need to put on our regular gloves. There we go. Alright. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's constantly going.
For 4 generations. That is how long my family has been producing wine.
Producing plonk unfit to drink, you mean? Which is exactly why you should sell Belgat to me, not him.
As a ducal clerk, I must look after the duchy's best interests.
She's
Belgard
dead.
currently belongs to the treasury. The minister of the treasury has clearly expressed his desire that Belgard be handed over to a responsible steward. Yet, diverse troubles beset both your present holdings. Until you resolve them and thus prove yourselves competent, selling Belgard to
I was
either
lucky
of you
and
is
got
out
away
of
with a
the
colo
question.
guard. I don't know what that is. Color guard? But poo? But damn,
Well,
they were on my
Happy,
butt about
this is
sending
your fault.
the poop
Mine?
back despite
You're deranged,
not
woman.
wanting it if you had stuff like
Hark,
hemorrhoids or
good
diarrhea.
folk. Be
Oh,
it
this stuff
known
I'm drinking
Batilda
causes
de
diarrhea.
Vermentino is a
That's its main
cursed,
purpose.
spiteful lunatic.
I think they're just doing it to me
Doesn't look
as
cursed
punishment
to
or
me,
something
just
because
really, really angry.
it's not
Ticked
cleaning
her
out my
off quite a
colon.
bit, you
It
have.
literally can't.
How would you know? A shrew tamer, are you?
I'm so glad the healthcare system is as screwed up as it is. It just seems to get worse every couple of years. Yes, I am a shrew tamer.
A witcher, so no expert, I guess. But it doesn't take an expert to see when a woman's angry.
Yeah, I suppose you speak the truth, brother.
A guy I worked for,
Did
his
you
whole
say
family
witcher?
had the
Not
gene for colon
seeking
cancer.
work,
Yikes.
are you?
They
You
get
see,
colonoscopy
I
and
wish to buy
sigmoid
the
on the regular.
vineyard.
Your
Belgard.
bag is making its
Yet
own
that
music. Yes, it
bloody
is. It's
bureaucrat's
very
not
musical.
likely to sell it to me until I settle my troubles.
It's like
at
an
home
orchestra
at
down there.
Coronata.
What kind of troubles we talking about?
It's botched in more ways than one. The herbarium infested
Polo
with
Guard is a
monsters.
company
My
that
steward
does
gone missing. With an entire
examinations of your
transport of
stool.
wine. And someone's abducted
You
the
basically
herbalist.
mail it
Lot of
back
bad luck for
to
one
them.
little
Well,
vineyard.
yes.
If you ask me, it's that Matilda, her handiwork.
Oh,
She
I got a
does
new
taste
package in the
with
mail.
temper
What is
sharp
this?
as
Oh,
horseradish.
it's
So
poop.
will you help?
I don't work for free, bro.
I'd look into it, but not for free.
That goes without saying. What is your rate?
I need about $350. Holy shit! I can get all that money. I'm gonna need a lot more than $350.
I simply cannot afford that.
Okay. How about $850?
Could you not reduce it a shave?
Oh my god. $825.
Could you not reduce it a shave?
Why even offer me if it's that high?
That sounds fair.
$792 on the button. All right.
Sure sounds like work for a witcher.
Sending shit in the mail. Yes.
Yeah.
I have had to
Wow.
do that before.
I'm really, truly grateful.
This is
Thank you. My vineyard
like
lies
2010.
You're sure to
I don't
find
know.
it.
I don't remember.
Now
No, it was after
forgive me.
2010. So it's
I must
2011,
go to that
2012.
quill
I had
Win him
some
over yet.
issues, but it was just a really nasty stomach bug, and I had been drinking. I was drinking quite a bit at the time, pretty much every day, and I had some bleeding, and I went, oh, that can't be very good. So I sent in my poop, and they were like, yep, there's blood in that. Go get a colonoscopy. They were looking for polyps or, something
You're a
that's kind of
witcher,
ruptured
yes?
inside my
I heard you
guts.
talking to that
But they
oafish
didn't find
ogre
anything and just said,
Disgusting
yeah, it's
man.
really, really
The
nasty
worst
stomach bug you
sort.
got there.
First,
It was
seduces
basically
with the dashing gaze,
eating the lining
fair
of my
face,
small intestine and then just like
reveals
flushing it
a
out in my
cold
poop.
black heart. But that's all beside the point.
I gotta tell you, having to poop in a little cup,
I want to buy Belgard too.
that's a challenge, and it's really nasty.
Things are rotten at my
So I said, how exactly do I go? Because the instructions didn't tell me. It was just like, be cautious of this, be cautious of that.
I am certain Liam's thrown a stick
wear
in my
gloves.
spokes.
And I said, it doesn't really give instructions on how to go about doing this. Do you have any kind of pointers? And I swear to God, the person that works in the gastro office didn't know. It's like, how do you not know? Don't you work in the field? Like, don't you tell I'm just a receptionist? Okay, fine. So I finally got, why am I even talking to this person? I have a medical question. So I got a hold of a nurse, and she's like, strip naked and get in the bathtub. It's already loose, so it's not going to clog up the drain. You're going to be fine. And I went, okay, great. So I went through that disgusting, gross nonsense. Talked about my reward. The other guy gave me 792. So let's see how high we can go. I can't go to Tree Fitty with her.
Fine. Settled.
All right.
I can help. At least try.
Wonderful. You've no idea
if you
how
have to
much
ask
that
and you can't
means
afford
to
it,
me.
Witcher.
My vineyard lies due west.
That's my home over there.
I shall stay here for a time. I must make certain Liam does not pull some stunt while my back is
Fuck,
turned.
it's full again.
Farewell.
Oh, God, this is so annoying. I'll be right back. Okay. Cologuard had this plastic thing that sits over the toilet bowl. That cup sits. Oh yeah, that's all nasty. It's all nasty stuff. Oh, a couple of weeks ago, I went to a crawfish festival. Well, no, it was 3 weeks ago or so. Went to a crawfish thing with cousins, and my cousin's sister is asking me stuff. She's like, what kind of device is it? What do you have to do? And I said, well, it's like a colostomy bag, only it's an ileostomy bag because it doesn't go to the colon. It goes to the ileum, which goes into the cecum. And this was apparently all fine to talk about. She's asking me questions about how I shit, okay? Just to preface this. She's asking questions. She's talking about poop. She's talking about intestinal distress and things like that. That's all fine. That's perfectly fine. And when I start answering the questions, Pat goes, "Excuse me, we're trying to eat." And I'm like, she's asking. You didn't say anything about her asking. That was perfectly fine. But now that I'm answering, it's a problem. And he went, "Yes, it is. Can you stop talking about it?" And I went, "Are you going to tell her to stop talking about it?" And he went, "She's not the one talking about it." I'm like, oh my fucking God. I just despise people that are that biased. Like, it's okay for one person to talk about it. That's perfectly all right. And we got 7 people watching and 77 comments. That's exciting. Anyway, yeah, that's who he is. Jill says, yes, I had to place a catcher over the toilet seat and then just wrap it up and put it in the safe shipping bag. Yeah, I did do that too. Never did I think I would be talking to strangers about shit. Well, it is a medical thing. Quest update, Wineways Belguard. Completed Wineways Belguard. Oh, that's because I already completed all of those things. So I've got 2 more things to do for this fella, and 3 more to do for her. I have been busy with these things. So there's one right there. Let's go back to our house, Corvo Bianco. Interesting world. Yep. I'm going to ask the doctor why they had me take this cleanse. Like, they have all my paperwork. I spoke to the doctor directly. Like, it's not attached. I have his bag on. I don't think they give a shit. Get it? Because she's a gastroenterologist. I bet there is a monster nest over here I've got to take care of. Ow! Ow. I don't see anything with my Witcher sense. Maybe guarded treasure? Oh, God. Oh, I fucking hate these things. Yeah, it's guarded treasure. Ow, 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 ow. Ah, fuck. These are by far my least favorite enemy. Ow. God. And they, yeah, that's exactly them. That's, what the hell is her name? Is it Gertrude? No. What the hell is her name? Come on, please. Loot. Oh my God, girl.
A letter and a key.
Read these orders carefully.
A place like this
No.
ought to be interesting. Apparently someone's sabotaging operations at Fermentino. But the letter doesn't say who.
Search Coronata for proof of
Let's
sabotage.
still find out.
Audrey, that was her name. Not Gertrude. Audrey. Audrey, too. Now, this is probably one of those missions, if I solve all of his problems, it will fail her portion. I don't care. Hey, bud. What's up, man? Oh, how far away is this? We have sabotage by the beast. We have sabotage at home. Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. That's the optional one? No, optional is somewhere else. I do not see it. Maybe it's the same location? Yeah, it's the same location. Alright, okay. I guess we're riding there. Roach. Roach can talk, by the way. It's very exciting. Roach says things like, hey, wait a minute.
Come on.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. I'm not making this up. What game are you going to play after this one is finished? I don't know. I'll have to look and see what's available. I may go back and finish Shadow of War, which is a continuation of Shadow of Mordor, which I did a live stream of. That's a very fun game. That's where Island started joining me for live streams, and we found out the joys of defenestration. Oh, there's something over to the right making noise. What the hell was that? Abandoned site. Oh god, more arch spores. I fucking hate these things. Oh god, oh god.
Show me what
Please, kill it. Uh-oh. Oh, it's an abandoned site. Okay. Whew, Jesus. And you deprived us of a talking roach. It was not that good of a quest, to be honest with you. It was very, very silly and kind of tedious. I failed twice because I wasn't paying attention enough to where this thing was going that I was chasing.
1,000 thanks, White One.
And I went too far afield and then could not figure out how to get back to where it was. I fell in this kind of a... It was like a crevice or a valley or something. Like where I just fought that other Archospore, where it was down in the water like that. I fell into one of those things and kept riding up and down it and couldn't get out. And then the quest failed. So that's that one. Without investigating Cora's problems, let Matilda take over, or they'll take over, or continue investigating and deal with Liam's problems. We're going to go deal with Liam's problems, I guess. Roach, where are you?
1, 2,
what the fuck are you doing?
Here I come.
Are you pooping in their water? Roach, you okay, bud? Alright, okay. You're just doing your own thing. Probably a good time to save. Yes. We have used almost all of our potions, but we'll go ahead and save. I will meditate until 11 a.m. Maybe Roach is unstuck. Take it on Roach. There we go.
Go.
Well, let's see if we can deal with Liam's problems. Yeah, so there's 3 more to do there. We'll do that. We'll take care of these problems. Look at the map. Roach is broken, hanging around on roofs and shit now. That's actually in the, okay, we'll go straight there so we can tell.
Come on.
It's in the new description for Roach. Before it was just like, this is Geralt's horse. He names all of his horses Roach. No one knows why. And we could look at that, actually. Characters. Roach. A horse to a witcher is merely... A horse is more to a witcher than merely a means of locomotion. Just ask any bandit who has taken a well-aimed hoof to the head during combat. That doesn't happen. Anyway, so Geralt would grow annoyed and curse whenever Roach panicked and tossed him from the saddle. That has happened. As well as when she would suddenly turn a different direction than he wanted while he was riding at full gallop towards some urgent destination. Like in a race. That also happens. In truth, though, he was very attached to her and would never trade her for any other horse, except for when I have and rename that horse Roach. Not even one which, when summoned, would never stand helpless in front of a seemingly easily surmountable obstacle, such as a low fence or a stray piece of timber. We noted this in the first episode of this entire playthrough. She can't jump over that fence. Are you kidding me? Not even one which would sometimes, in some incomprehensible fashion, wind up dancing on some peasant's roof. Well, Geralt would say with a shrug, a witcher's horse is a normal animal. Constant contact with magic beverages and signs must have left a mark. While completing a contract in Toussaint, Geralt had the chance to find out exactly how serious Roach took her role and how well versed in the arcana of Witcher's trade she really was. He also discovered she was an entirely pleasant conversation partner. With a male's voice. Roach is broken, hanging around on roofs and shitting in water. That is what Roach be doing. This is another place that we cleared out. I think this is Duntine. Like that, right there. Just stuck. You're broken. Come on, do the locomotion. I'm not singing that. It's a stupid song. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3. We'll start here and make our way back. I don't need the horse. Why did I do that? That appears to be a rock troll.
How long you gonna make me wait?
They are tough. Oh, that's gonna hurt real bad. I'm gonna get punched in the face after I hit pause again. These are ogroids, I think. Yep, got punched right in the face. There's one. Where you going? Oh, he's gonna throw poop at me. That was poop. Stop throwing poop. That's gross. Ow, my face. Oh, there's 3 out of 5. He needs to drink more water. Yeah, that was really a really solid poo. That was not a happy rock troll. They are usually pretty happy, but that was not one of them. All right, there's treasure over here. Roach, come on.
Come on, Roach.
Coin doesn't stink, so there's something in the water. Oh, maybe not. Oh, find the stash in the manure pile. What is going on? Constipated rock trolls digging through piles of poop for treasure? This is worse than Dean Martin fishing money out of a spittoon. Oh, there's something over there. I'm pretty sure I've been here before. Oh my god, why is it so far away? Yeah, we've already been here. This is the road up to... Oh, no, it's not. This is not the same road. Where the fuck is this place? It's a shit stream all around, yeah. Oh my god, it's all the way over there. Roach.
Giddy up.
This is the furthest I've ever seen a hidden treasure pop up. It's usually right in the same area. Have a nice phone call with your hubby. It is Colin Day. That's true.
Is it true peasants got garbage cows?
I got stuck again. See how easy that was? That is a drunk pissing on a tree. Yeah, he's just peeing on a tree.
Away the beast.
It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. He's just peeing on stuff. I heard flies.
Hey!
There's an old woman also peeing. Hey, little boy, do you know where... That was a little girl. Sorry, little girl, do you know where there's a pile of poop? I want to go digging through some poo. There it is.
Phew, stinky.
No? Where the hell is the manure pile? Is anyone seeing this and I'm not?
Give me a drink.
Vampires walk a dusty trail. Oh, how boring they would wear.
Good morning, Jana. We are currently looking for a giant pile of manure to go digging through. Isn't that exciting? And I'm on a colon cleanse. It's all coming together in a very disgusting fashion. I'm not finding a giant pile of shit. There it is.
That stench.
So, here we go. Yes, that's right. I dug in food. There's got to be a way shrine around here somewhere, right? Signpost? Yeah, there it is. Okay. So we skipped. Yeah, that's the one we gotta go to. Alright, let's get back to the quest. Poop! Yes! Digging through poop. That is the one, right? Yeah, there's that one, and then that one. Alright, let's go ahead and head north.
Vampires walk a dusty trail. Oh, how boring they would wear.
Oh, God.
Nightmare upon nightmare.
Do monsters have mamas and papas?
Hi, friends. Oh my God, more Archosaurs. Jesus. Jump, jump, jump. Ow, ow, ow. Fucking hell. It hurts so much. Ow! Those things are the worst.
Archospores will sprout again. Should destroy the area if I want to get rid of
I'm
them for
headed
good.
to Starbucks to give myself diarrhea. We are the same. Oh, why did I stand there while it exploded? I usually walk away and look cool. Alright. Want to bet this is more archospores? Annoying fucking things. I bet it's that thing right on the horizon. Please be a bandit camp or something. Nope, more archospores. God damn, you know what? Ay, ay, ay. I don't even know what I'm supposed to use on these things because they don't show up in the bestiary, I don't think. Oh, look, there's 3 little pigs. Oh, and the big bad wolf. Archospores. Cursed oil. Ard and Igni. Well, we use... And our cursed oil is not up to snuff because I'm missing a piece and I don't know how to find it. Sounds like Jilly juice salted kale concoction that gives one waterfalls. Yuck. Oh wait, there's another one. There's something else I gotta do. Where is it? There it is. Golden treacle. Our special potion, and the poison does not do as much
Ground
damage.
Splattered with blood for a few feet around. A lot of it.
That was helpful. Kale is not food. Kale is a garnish.
Blow itself didn't kill him. Bled to death afterwards.
At least it tastes good going down. That's always good.
What have we got here? No chance this letter wound up
Fail
here
me
by
this
accident.
time. Orders on elegant stationery. Fail me this time and I'll skin that splotchy hide off your rump. Gross! They're gonna make a lamp. Pick up the next batch of seedlings tomorrow from the Teshima Mutney Hatchery. I've been there. I got that awesome armor from there. We need to infect another spot at Coronata. But don't be late, because the team from the vineyard on the other side of the river's got the key.
Interesting. This note plus what I found earlier. Some third parties causing problems at the vineyards. Need to find the spot the letter mentions. Bet I'll find something mighty interesting behind whatever door this key
Inform
opens.
Matilda that you've solved her problems. No. We're going to go to Teshimutna. Inform Liam that you know his problems. That's where we're going. Pretty sure that's the vampire place. Holy crap, yes it is, and it's all the way down there. There it is. Yeah, Teshimutna Ruins. Maybe we'll get some new armor that's to our level. So that's closer. Let's go there. There it is. Look around real quick. Do we have anything here? Strawberries. That's it. No chest? Alright, whatever. The creator... oh, wait, sorry. Was that Jilly Juice you're talking about? The creator of Jilly Juice? Creator ended up on Dr. Phil. There were accusations of it causing heart attacks because of the high saline content. Yeah. That's, Dasani, I think, is the water that has, like, magnesium sulfate in it, and people were like, so? It's just salt? Yeah. Guess what I'm taking right now? It's magnesium sulfate. It makes you shit. Oh my god, so much running around. Pitapate River Crossing. Was that a waypoint that showed up? No. Okay. That's the Duntine Crossroads. There was another one. I'm pretty sure it was Bay, or it might have been By, B-A-I, or B-A-E. I don't remember. Oh, there's another question mark that popped up. That's new. Teshmutna Ruins. Ruins. And my bag is full again. After teleport, I gotta go take care of that real quick. They said, like, it had all of this special stuff inside of the juice. And because this is America, people broke it down and looked at it at a chemical level, and they're like, no, they're full of shit. This is not like 100% juice or whatever. And they got caught, and I think they got sued, and they had to redo their whole recipe. I don't even know if they're still around. Yeah, Bay, they're liars. Alright, well, it was fun talking poop with you all. Arrived at the clinic. Have a great day. You too. Have a good one, Jana. Always a pleasure to see you. And today's discussion was really gross, so I'm glad we could do that. I wonder, am I going into the ruins? Oh, hello. Oh, God. Ow. I was not expecting that. No, it doesn't look like we are going in the ruins. Let's eat a piece of grilled pork while we're running. Ooh, what is that noise? Carburetto Woods. Ooh, there's a door. Oh, damn it, this sucks. Shit. Ugh. All that salt is irritating my stomach. Oh, ow. And the battery's low, of course. I had the same problem last night. I probably don't need to loot anything anymore, but I've grown accustomed to it, so we're just going to do that. There's something over there. Ooh, holy shit!
I like that silver.
How annoying. Stock taking report. Dwarven whetstone that looks like a knife. Anti-vampire garlic. Read the stock taking report. Stock taking. Site of stock taking. Vespin Archerspore Hatchery, codename Mushroom Farm near Teshimutna. Owner, Commissioner, Count Vladimir Crespi. We've run into that name before. Stock under review, Vespin Archerspore bulbs, Archerspores Vispadae. Number 6, dormant bulbs, 24 buds without sprouts. Changes since last stocking. 12 bulbs, 6B transported to Coronata on Count Crespi's orders. 6B transported to Veramenta. Wait a minute. So Count Crespi has them both going against each other with these. So he's the bad guy.
Crespi's behind the sabotage at both vineyards. Gotta tell Matilda and
Yeah, I just said that, Geralt. Jesus. Come on, man. Well, this has been a really annoying quest. Can I open this door? No, locked. Okay. Well, is there a faster way to get over there? Please have a way shrine. No, we gotta go back through the ruins. Ooh, what's this little lake over here? We're gonna go check this out real quick, because I don't know what that is. Maybe there's something neat over here. Cunt Crispy. Oh, it's just mud. Count Crispy is gonna get creamed. Yeah. Hey, man, you don't want to go over there. There's a bunch of really nasty plants. They're trying to eat people. Feed me, Seymour. Roach. And once again, we're going to ride about 20 feet and then get immediately off the horse. Because that's how we do in The Witcher. That Spectre better not show up. Carbonara Woods. And we're there. This is not a happy place. The Hoarders, The Witcher Chronicles. Yep, yep. All right.
Geralt of Rivia, Slayer of the Beast, I am in your debt.
Alright, give me money.
Master Witcher, have you any news?
Yeah, Count Crispy's the one that's the bad guy.
One and the same man caused Coronata's and Vermentino's problems. Got proof. A certain Count Crespi. He's at the root of it all.
What, Crespi? Belgard's erstwhile owner? Why, that's impossible.
Got it all here, in writing.
He did indeed have motive.
Yeah, why would I lie?
He knew well his own vineyard
You don't
could not
understand.
survive
I don't
if
like any
Vermentino
of you.
and Coronata
I have
were
no
to join
reason to lie.
forces.
Probably why he incited the feud. Pulled it off, too, mostly. Just failed to bring his plan to completion when the beast got him.
Incredible. You mean to say it wasn't Liam?
No, you two should make out.
Certain my troubles were Matilda's doing.
In light of new evidence, the most just resolution would be for both injured parties to share oversight of Belgard.
Wait, just a minute. Do you mean to suggest we're to cooperate?
It's
Fix
the
your
optimal
pants.
solution,
God.
yes.
What are you,
in
in
terms
jail?
of the health of the enterprise as well.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I do believe he's right. Perhaps it is time to bury the hatchet.
3 vineyards are
That's a
more
metaphor.
than one. There's much to be gained. So be it.
That's not all. The troubles at your vineyards, solved them. You can go back to operating normally now.
Give me my money.
Splendid news. I'm relieved to see you hired a
I'm
professional,
gonna need about 350.
especially one whose aid might still prove invaluable. But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, put me on
Follow
retainer.
me.
That'd be
It's
awesome.
high time you saw Belgard.
Witcher, come with us, please. Something tells me we'll have tasks for you yet.
All right. Yeah, let's do this.
All right, let's go.
A never-ending Witcher contract is what I think is going to happen.
My
Yeah, as long as I
desire,
get paid.
Belgard,
I mean,
to pass into capable
I
hands
really
was
don't
not
need the
hard to
money,
win.
but
For the vineyards fallen upon heart, I've been told of workers dying on their rounds. Monsters prowling about. Before anyone can call this home, they will have to deal with these, inconveniences.
I guess you could upgrade the
That
woven
is
armor.
the minister's wish.
I looked online
I
and looked
guess.
at the progression of what it looks like.
We'll gladly
It
accept
turns
your
out to look like the Batman 89 armor. Let's talk about my pay.
I can help, sure, but I won't work for free.
Yeah, where's that money you already owe me? Oh my god, look how much money I can get out of this. Let's go past 1,000. Let's say 1075.
A bit less?
Yeah, okay. I was shooting for 1,000 anyway. How about 1010? Looks good.
Fine. We have a deal.
Sure, I'll help you.
More or less already agreed, I guess.
That's a weight off my chest, I must say. Your reward shall be fair, I promise.
I'll get to work.
Don't you already owe me money? There we go. There's the pay. That should be 850. Yeah, there's 850. Money, 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 money. Oh, it's all the way out there. Okay, so we can teleport if we go west. That's not what I wanted to do. Ugh. Where's the damn signpost? South. Jesus. Geralt's arch enemy, walls. My only weakness. A 1.5 high wall. And this one's right next to... Yeah, that one's close enough. There it is. Let's make it daytime. Okay. That didn't work out as well as I wanted it to. Of course. Giant centipede. Fuck this.
Nerve.
Insect oil, please. That's ogroid. There's insect. Oh my god, there's another one.
Come on, come closer.
Get inside the traps, please. Alright, we're gonna have to go over there and set a trap.
Time to end this.
Gotcha. Oh, can't attack me that way. Ow! Where's this other one? Ow! Ah, jeez. Gotcha. First time I fought those things, I had a hell of a time, and then I figured out to use my trap. That's not the treasure. Where's the treasure? Is that you? There we go. Letter to Gregory Hickside. Dear Sir, I trust this letter finds you in good health. As per our earlier correspondence, I would like to commission from you a geological survey to use in fitting soil to expand our vineyard's acreage. I suspect my messenger has already given you your retainer as a final matter. I'd like to warn you against putting too much faith in the rumors which various beggars and vagrants have been spreading through our community in the last weeks. We in this area do not have any problems with giant centipedes or monsters of any sort. Well, now you do. And you may begin your work at once with no fear. Well, he's dead. Count Crespi. All right. I'm starting to wonder if I got very far in Blood and Wine. I'm at the very end. We'll go back to Gellenser Farms, which is straight east. Hey, y'all. All right, this is what I wanted to show you guys a couple episodes ago. When he pulls his sword out, you can see the sheath moves around, and when he puts it away, watch his left hand. He lifts up the sheath so he can actually get the sword in there. That is just freaking little detail. Just a little detail that makes this game a little more immersive. There's the signpost. We're not going back to the ruins. We'll just go over here. there was a guy called the Carmelingo who I spoke to in town. Oh my god, that's a lot of wolves. He had 15 quests to send me on, and those were the very repetitive ones. I had to go to a quarry, I had to kill a dragon, and then I had to go to a farmhouse and had to kill a dragon, then I had to go to these 3 Hanses and had to kill massive hordes of guys, which was great for the setup that I used, because I went into my mutagens, or mutations, or whatever they're called, and put on this mutation that applies 5 random decoctions for 2 minutes, and one will get applied every time I hit a critical. And because I have my Ard maxed out, it crits every time.
Time to end
There's
this.
more giant centipedes. Go ahead and do this. Damn. Come on, why can't I cast it? Ow. Why is it not casting? Freaking bastards. Alright, go see Liam and Matilda. That was that. And we go back east, I think? I forget. Crunchy. Yeah, you can't attack them from the back because your sword can't get through their shell. But if you attack them from the front, the nice soft underbelly that I feed to Roach, you can take care of them pretty quickly. Yeah, let's go over that way.
Pardon my tongue, but that lost half-breed was a horrid bum-butcher. Good old
Okay. And there's a panther. Hello, panther.
What? Lost your nerve?
Ooh. Olé! Welcome back, Jill. I hope your phone call went well. There's more wolves. Is this the right way? Yeah, there we go. I don't want to be here. Wolves and wild dogs still give me a bit of a problem because they attack en masse. And there's also the spiders. Oh, God, I hate the spiders. Nothing is compared to those archospores, though. Those are... They set bombs all over the place.
Ow!
I didn't even touch you. Why do you say ow? Look at that feast.
Tended to Belgard's problems. Vineyard should be in as good a shape as ever.
Splendid. And thus,
you
officially,
missed me
by the
killing a
power
bunch of
vested in
Audrey
me,
twos.
I grant you title to the Belgard Vineyard.
I almost took a number
Trust that
2.
you shall make good use
Speaking of
its
which, the
grounds
bag is
and
full again.
resources.
I'll be right back. God, this is so annoying.
Excellent. Ah, I can already smell the grapes ripening into sun.
We shan't forget what you did for us. Here, your pay.
But that's not all. You must come back and see us shortly. We've a surprise in store for you.
I'll do that. Farewell.
All right. I hope you don't run out of bags at this. Oh no, you can empty this one. Wait 3 days and then go see them. Okay. But in the meantime, so one of the things I like about this is this quest and the other one from the Carmelingo had 15 different quests for him, and so far we're up to 10 each for those guys. So that's 20, 35 quests, which are all of the question marks around the Dookie of Two Ants. And as I've been progressing in these quests, I clear those question marks out. And have you saved lately? No. Yes. Anyway, that really helps clear out all of the quests, because in Velen and Novigrad and Skellige Islands, most of the time, in order to complete these quests, you have to go to, I think this is where the docks are, I don't remember. You have to go to, there it is, these message boards, or notice boards, and that's how you get all of the undiscovered locations. Like, you look at the world map here, there should be a couple of question marks I haven't cleared out. Yeah, there's one all the way over there. I don't even know what this place is. I don't think I've ever been there. But you can see there's one question mark there, and then all of these, like the monster nests, and there's another question mark. They won't show up until you get to a signed notice board, and you'll get different Witcher contracts off the notice board that will then give you the question mark so you can go and find this area. A lot of what I did in Velen was just wander around aimlessly. There's another one. So I've got like 3, 4 left, 4 or 5 in this whole zone. But just doing the Carmelingo quests and this Wine Wars quest, I've cleared out 35 different question marks on the map without having to go to all of these different message boards throughout the world. Like in Velen, I had to do that. What were we going to do? Mutual of Beauclair's Wild Kingdom. That's a good one. Still, we have only failed because I rebuffed her dying. Those are the only 2 we failed so far. Through and completed, but there are portions of it that failed. One of them, well, actually a couple of them, like, yeah, go ask Deesh for help. We screwed that up. There's a couple more that are just, go talk to this person. And I went, uh-oh, internet's going to fail. And they weren't there. So it was like optional quests. You can see right there down at the bottom it says Calm the Panther, this optional quest. If I didn't do that, it does not fail the whole quest. It will just fail that portion. Mutual of, yeah. Blow my ma. So I failed a couple of those, and 2 of them were for Wraith... Oh, wait, no, I don't want to do that. 2 of them were for Wraith quests, and it looks like we're still streaming. Because I was supposed to go talk to someone's aunt or mother or widow of some kind. Oh, no, right, I have to go... We have to go do something else first. So this is how, and it's going to be quick. I need to teleport to Kaer Morhen and go to the iron mine. Now this, I was already doing something similar.
Geralt had to face Eredin
to get my sword powered up. But
the Wild Hunt
I looked online, like there's got to be a quicker way. Incorrect. I had already discovered the fastest way to do it. I was just in the wrong area. I was going to
began to lay plans of his
the swamps and killing drowners that respawn, because I know they respawn in certain areas just north of the Nilfgaard, what do you call it? The military camp. There's a word for it, I forget. It's like an outpost. And just northwest of that, and just north of that, drowners constantly respawn. The problem was I was killing them too fast to get my sword charged up to level 10. So I went online and said, how can I do this? What's the quickest way to do this? And I fought a bear out in the wild and had to manually draw my sword, so here they are. And because I'm an idiot, I did not switch out my sword. He's not coming across the bridges, is he? Keep fighting, internet. You can do it. Yeah, we're good. I think we're good. Are you guys still there? Erendite. You guys will see what I'm talking about once we get this up to 10 hits, 10 consecutive hits. The one thing I can do is Quinn. See it glowing? It's like a lightsaber. I need to get my Quinn back, come on. See, it'll explode, and that will give it a charge.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Ow. Doing this because I've had it since level 55, and 55 was the first time that I had it. Was a 0 out of 10, so I leveled it up that way. Then got to level 56, did it again. Now we're level 57, so I'm doing it again just to get this sword completely maxed out. It will be my main sword for the remainder of the game. I get going. Ooh, get away. Ow. Well, I'm glad I had that Quinn. I have a perk from my mutagens that allows me to cast my spells with adrenaline. You can see the 3 red bars on the left underneath my sign. See, I can use that. I can just constantly use it. Well, I'm out of combat, so I'm going to use it anyway, damn it. But you'll see what I mean. I can use adrenaline instead of stamina to cast my spells. Now, there's supposed to be another bear here somewhere. There he is. Hey, bear.
What? Lost
Lost your nerve?
It is Coleman Day. And one more. Come here. That's it. All right. Look at that. Freaking lightsaber. I think it's trying to find its place again. What's that? Chat is messed up? Is it? Now it seems to be working. There was just a hiccup with the internet, I think. Let's see. It's not quite 8 o'clock. I got plenty of time. I don't have to do anything until 10. My colonoscopy is at 11:30, and I will leave around 10:30 so I can get down there on time. So that's it for that little portion. It only took about 5 minutes. But that is how I get my... Oops. That is how I get my sword leveled up. See, now it added 10 more damage. It was at 156 plus damage. Now it is at 166. I was buffering. Yeah, there was a little hiccup with the internet. We're back now, I think. So now we can go find the merchants at the camp. Back in Toussaint. The people in chat are messed up. You guys are great. Now there's something over there. We'll go check this out after we're done going to this merchant camp. Here's one of the Hanses that we were in. This thing right there. And I think I still have one more treasure hunt to do. I don't remember.
Geralt had to face Eredin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends. The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptional.
I really should continue on this main quest line
Triss
for
and Yen
the
set
main
out to
portion of the
reconvene
game.
the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avalach, too, began to lay plans of his own.
I don't know if I told you guys, but I did Hearts of Stone. Rather annoying quests. One of them was solve this riddle, and I figured out the riddle. It wasn't a mirror, it was a reflection. But I figured that out when I went to the very end of this quest line, and there are mirrors everywhere, and as soon as I walked up to a mirror, it would explode. I'm like, oh, it's not a mirror, it's a reflection. And I was looking everywhere for water, and it's on a timer. And I did that 3 goddamn times. And I was using my Witcher senses the whole way. And in this last area of that mission, there's a little courtyard area with a fountain. And I walked around that fountain, I don't know how many times, looking for something. And the prompt... In this world, it's probably the size of a spoon, and it's in the bottom of the fountain. And if you don't find that one little thing, the quest will not update, and you cannot trigger what happens next. That was annoying as fuck, and I did have to go online and search for that. I'm like, it's got to be here, it's got to be here. Went through it far too many times. Let's kill all these wolves.
Damn, you're ugly.
Why can't I draw my sword, please? What is happening? We got some hiccups here. Oh, I know what happened. I'm a dummy. We have to go switch this back. There we go. And save. people in chat have messed up that too. That's why we're here. Saved, but feeling much better now. Oh, that quest. Yeah, Hearts of Stone. It was alright. It's just so much talking. There's a quest where you have to go to his estate, Olgierd von Erich, or von Everett. Wears off almost immediately, buffering. Oh no. The creepiness wears off very quickly, and then it's just wandering from room to room, and it's extremely annoying. It's very, very tedious. Get away. But there is a cat and a dog that are apparently some kind of demons that Von Everett brought into this world. And they became his servants, and then he got something called the Caretaker. And I got the Caretaker shovel. It's okay, but it looks... Oh my god. I thought I was going to die. You know what? Running around in the woods at dark is really stupid. Is it still buffering? No. Cat dog, I love the cartoon. Anyway, you go into a room and you look at a painting, and you're inside her dream, and you have to arrange the setting as it appears in the painting. That's not too difficult, but it's kind of tedious because I was walking in circles looking for... Okay. That's just a panther.
What now, you piece of filth?
Again, it was all right, but it's like 2 hours of that over and over and over again, looking through this room, trying to find a very small piece of loot, and then orders from Calvin. You know I like you. Gross. So I did that for, as I mentioned, about 2 hours. It stopped being creepy. The ambience failed, and plus I've got 5 charges of cat, so it wasn't this really pitch black, creepy old mansion that's just sparsely lit by these candles on the wall. I mean, I had to use it so I could see what the hell I was doing. Uh-oh. The bandit camp?
Camp's abandoned, but a lot of this
Not a
damage
bandit
is recent.
camp, an abandoned camp.
Guess I arrived just a little too late. Should look around still.
I got some mushrooms over there. So that it became more tedious than scary. Oh, there's a nice chest. That's what he said. Ah, there we go. What's this say? Beware the White Terror. Danger zone, do not enter. Any losses of life or property will be compensated by Count Boras of Salaveris.
Says Great White Terror on the contract. Could be the same damn beast as in the notice now.
Yeah, it's a Slizard.
Big beast inflicted
Vandecamp's
these wounds.
fish sticks.
Clear from the claw marks. Must have a toothy smile, too, judging by what ripped his throat open. Blood of the fresh variety. Monster attack was recent.
Where's Buck? Maybe it's a vampire. Oh no, it's werewolves. He likes the werewolves. There's more.
Signs of a fight. Paw prints, beastly ones, that's clear. Just on this spot, though. Aerial attack. Must have been.
I think I'm right. I think it's a Slizard. Something
be.
flying.
Maybe a basilisk. Except these prints don't belong to any variety I know.
Albino gerbil.
Just a little different.
Roll on your belly, Mr. Pancake. Where are the gerbils? For your own safety, we have to know, is there a gerbil inside of you?
Area's dangerous. I'd say there's a basilisk nesting around here. It'd be wise to remain at some distance.
Yes, I'm familiar with the matter, and quite proud to say a basilisk does nest here. I look after it personally.
Look after it? It's not exactly a pet. Beasts murdering folk who come through here.
Just a minute. It does not murder those who do not trespass upon its territory.
You post those warnings?
Indeed, to prevent anyone from coming to any harm.
Well, a lot of good.
That's the best body
Got a
cam
freshly mangled
footage
corpse
I've
right
ever
here.
seen in my life.
Most likely a merchant, the poor bloke. Just today, I learned two traders had chosen
I showed it
this
to my
despite the signs.
pop culture group
I came as quick
on a
as I could
Saturday
to warn
night,
them.
and
Too late, alas.
it was like months
I've
ago,
instructed my
and
servants.
Zach finally showed
They shall
it.
take the body,
He had
return it to the family with a generous
a
sum
guy who
as
went through the
recompense.
police academy, and he said like day one he got his cop car stolen, and he was not a police officer anymore. And another cop who was a cop for years in like a city. And their takes on the video are so completely different. It makes absolutely no sense. The guy who was through the academy went like, "Oh, they're just trying to be professional. You know, they keep calling him Mr. Pancake. They're trying to be professional." And the guy that was actually a cop for several years went, "No, they're fucking with him. This is 100% fucking with him." And that's the take that I had. They just love saying Mr. Pancake because it's hilarious. Claim this is surviving basilisk. Going to stick to that story.
Claim this to be the last surviving basilisk? How do you figure?
The last of this subspecies. Their population was much larger at one time, see? Before the beech forests were felled.
Mean to suggest a direct correlation?
And there's a
between
follow-up
beechwood
news
forest
report
density
to
and
that
basilisk
video.
populations?
Indirect, I prefer to put
And instead of like
Beechwood
laughing at it or
forests
having
are the
any kind of
chief
sense of humor
habitat of
whatsoever,
roe
because
deer, you see.
they're media
In turn,
professionals
a
and
staple of
you
the
know having
basilisk
actual
diet.
sense of humor
When roe
and
deer grew
understanding
scarce,
comedy,
basilisks made
the
humans
the
their
anchor was like,
staple food.
they kept
Enter
saying there
the
were gerbils,
butchers.
but in fact they were
And
hamsters.
We've come to this
Like,
one
just
last
shut up!
specimen.
You're really not getting the
It's
point
a
of the
female.
story, ma'am.
As recently as last year, we still had
I have a
two,
sound clip of the
but
officer
your
yelling,
cast
"Roll over,
mate
Mr.
passed on,
Pancake!"
alas.
Yeah, I saw that.
Cast?
Should she not have a name? My father dubbed her in honor of my dear departed mother. Your cast was brooding then. 2 eggs. That she cast from her nest, alas, when the male perished.
How you paying them off?
Pay the victim's family's compensation? Why?
These lands have
Just
been
shut
my
'em up.
family's for decades, granted to us by Duchess Ademarta. Beyond them, the basilisk ventures not, hunts not, it does not kill or destroy.
Okay.
Provided
So it's
it is
territorial.
not provoked. Yet if it does destroy, if it kills, I compensate all for their loss, from my own coffers.
That's weird.
Your coffers. Got a store of sons and husbands in there.
No, I do not have
to
any gerbils in
compensate
me,
for
but
those shredded by your beast.
I do have a rabbit.
Truly, I
Oh.
cannot revive the dead, but I do make generous restitution to their loved ones. Just last summer, I paid a leather tooler's widow 800 crowns. This unfortunate
I do
merchant's
love the
family,
progression of
to
that
be
story as
duly
well. It's not like he
indemnified
just
as well.
broke into a pet store. He broke into a restaurant, presumably stole some alcohol, cut himself on the rock he used to break the window, walked around barefoot, then, in a moment of clarity, yeah, why are you fessing up? Or who are you fessing up?
Who exactly are
He
you?
decided that he
And
needed
how'd
some
you develop
shoes.
such an interest
So
in
he
the
broke
beast?
into a DSW,
Happy to be
stole
of
some
service.
UGG boots of all
As to
things,
the beast,
because
well,
those are
this
known to
subspecies
stop,
is
you know,
our dynastic
punctures,
symbol.
because they
And
don't have
its
any
empresses
soles.
have for centuries
And
signed
then he
with
went to
the
a pet store.
regulus platinum.
It's just
As
the progression
family
of the whole
legend has
story is hilarious,
the
and the
female
cops
of the
getting
species
lost because they don't know
rescued
the
an
area
ancestor,
because they've been
a
called for
boy at the
backup.
time from a
They,
burning
they
building.
have like this
She
string
took
of
the
4
tyke back to her
B&Es,
nest,
and
where
the
she
local
fed
cops
him
are all
as
at one
if he were
location
one
or
of
two
her
two
own
locations
youngsters.
between
Malarkey.
the amount of
To
local
be
cops, and they
sure.
call in backup, and the backup
Beautiful
has no idea where the hell
malarkey
they're
it is.
going. It's just brought to you by meth, yeah.
Where's the basilisk nesting?
It's just,
Any
it's
idea?
just
Of course I have
amazing.
an
The whole
idea.
thing is just amazing.
But you don't really expect me to tell you. Those are not toy swords. I know your intentions.
Find it myself then. Easy to track with its distinct paw prints. Mentioned 2 merchants. so I might also
Oh,
look for the other
absolutely,
corpse.
Buck. Yeah, I don't understand the guy's take at all, but they were definitely fucking with him. How could you not? Like, what are they going to do? Like, be like, oh, they were being very unprofessional. Based on the video and their actions, they were being absolutely professional, but at the same time screwing with them. Find out more about the second victim. No? Okay. There we go. Jill, fair warning, we may have to check someone's genitals.
Busted barrels. Contents spilled all over. Must have been tannin in there. Used to treat leather.
In the name of the law.
Smashed the barrels. That's how the scent got on the scale.
Your cocoa is so very curious.
Well, how do you sue for that? You're like, no,
Strong
they're being professional.
The barrels, they must have drawn her in. Drawn her to the caravan.
Strange. These burn marks. Beast venom make them?
No.
Subspecies must be highly toxic.
It is so indeed. A wound from a sterling basilisk festers long.
Need to brew a potion that'll neutralize that. Busted barrels slimed with venom. Hallmarks of an attack. Basilisk must have caught the second victim here. Anyway, got 2 cents. Venom and tannin. Ought to be enough to track the beast.
Why
All right,
track
let's
her at
update
all?
the quest.
Your caste is protected. Her death would forever destabilize the ecosystem. Who knows what will
No, we're gonna kill
I
it.
see unforeseeable consequences down the line. Simply refrain from provoking her. Harm her not, and she too will leave you untouched.
Yeah, how many
I've long
people have to die,
suspected
though?
They do it on purpose. Scent their goods. They seek to lure the basilisk to destroy their wares. It allows them to demand compensation from their assurers.
They're dead, you idiot. So, yeah, you pay the families. They're like, I'm going to get myself ripped to shreds by this giant dragon so that I can spend my money with my family. No, that doesn't make any sense. Oop, we're out of the zone. Yep, we're missing something here, folks. You know, we can use this to sharpen our weapons. I think it's trying to tell me to do that. Aha! Look at the way it's weaving. It's clearly drunk.
Odors dispersed. Seems to be everywhere. Basilisk must be high in the sky. Blood stains. Clear as day.
Are you coming with me? Watch him get eaten.
Sense perceptible again.
There we go.
Just as I expected. Second victim, but relatively unscathed. Basilisk must have been dragging him back to its nest for later. Dropped him for some reason. Wonder why.
Cooper's Guild contract. Dear Gaston. Oh no, Gaston's dead. In reply to your question regarding the planned transport route for the barrels of tannin, allow me to confirm the official itinerary supported by the Guild still goes through the land belonging to Count de Seville. The board sees no reason to deviate from our traditional path. Well, I mean, there's a giant monster. The Count has pledged to cover all eventual damages caused by the Great White Terror. So racist. Even in the case of the destruction of the entire cargo, the Guild will suffer no monetary losses. Yeah. Okay. This way. Oh, we lost it. There it goes.
Hear something, but it's no basilisk screech. Human voices.
What the fuck?
It's a feed, all right.
More hunters?
Yamo, Harry,
In the name of the law, come out, Mr.
Beast
Pancake.
wandered off somewheres. We got to lure it back.
This feels familiar.
And who might you be?
Funny. About to ask you the same.
I'm the Great White Beast.
They call us the Reavers.
Reavers? Wouldn't happen to hail from Crimford,
Well, they're going to call
would
you an ambulance in
I
a
would
minute.
do. But how's it you know? And again, who the hell are you?
Geralt of Rivia. I'm a witcher.
I've started throwing my name around a lot in
Bold,
Toussaint.
Kenneton Desperate, New Boy too.
Ah, you're that Witcher. Aye, Boholt mentioned you. Said you swing a mean sword.
A professional.
Steroid bros.
Good you came along.
Or steroid
Could
boys.
take on the brute together. Talk is the venom's something horrifying. Could use another pair of hands. Fee what we've gotten from the guild. We'll share it fair and square. You in?
Gentlemen, this hurts my ears and pains my heart. You aim to kill your caste? It cannot be. The creature is protected. If you fear to
Because
lose
I don't
the
give a
guild's
shit.
reward, I shall repay it, and reward you doubly to leave the beast be. You cannot slay the last living
I don't know. What do you guys
specimen
think? Do
of
we
a
leave it
near
alone because
extinct
he says it's the last
subspecies?
one in existence?
Willing to pay, are you? Long as we do
I mean,
nothing.
it keeps killing
That's
people.
rather novel. What say you to that, Master?
Have you seen the
Far
Great
as I
White
know,
Beast? Yes, that was
beasts culled
Jennifer's
the human
name.
race by 5 already.
Jennifer's name. No, let's leave it alone.
Basilisk lives for now. We're not gonna kill it.
A witcher defending a beast. Ever seen that, lads? You like them peaches?
Ah, no scrapping with filth today, it seems. But, you made some mention of coin,
Yeah,
as
pay
I
him.
recall.
I did indeed. And the word once given,
Sir, this is a shoe.
Your share, Witcher.
Easiest job I've ever done. Godspeed, Witcher. Strange working with you. Strange, but nice.
Godspeed, boys.
Hey, you called them boys, just
you
like taking
spared
e-book.
your cust. I thank you. And be assured, I'll take great care she not dine on any other souls.
Gotta try harder. Figure out a way to keep folk out of this area.
That I shall do.
How about a fence?
Master, you must accept more, be it a symbolic sum. Had you not come along, the reefers would surely have slain.
I really don't need the money, but I have become quite greedy. I don't need any more coin. Yeah, let's see what happens if we say I don't need any more coin.
Don't need any more. Rather you paid it out to the families of your pet's victims.
Noble of you, Master. I shall take the advice to heart.
I have a
Your
vineyard.
cast has
I
flown
mean,
her nest.
I don't really need the money.
Must have sensed a threat. Likely to return
Strangely
eventually,
enough, that's
though.
also the name
She'll
of her
return.
unicorn.
Always does. I suspect I might even know where she's gone. I tracked her away and believe she might have found a new mate. It's an ordinary basilisk, not a silvery one. But something might come of it. Who knows? Your cast could lay new eggs. Perhaps produce an
See that statue in the
entirely
background?
new
I helped get that built.
Sure,
That was another
hope
very
not.
tedious quest.
Take care.
Alright, that's that. Anything to loot over here? Raw meat, great. Okay, so that's done. Any more quests in Beauclair? Wine Wars Belgrade. Go see them in 3 days, yeah. So it's been 3 days. Let's look at the map, see if we have a way shrine. To the east. So all we found was that one letter saying, yeah, go ahead through this dangerous area, lose all of the equipment, and we'll get compensated by this idiot. People died, though. I mean, if anyone's at fault, it's those merchants. No? Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. I see it. Right next to Roach. Again, we don't need the money, but I don't know what else to do with it. There is the feline armor, which is all based around bleed attacks. But that means I've got to equip bleed damage on everything, or else the outfit really doesn't do much. And I'd have to respec for that.
You are the famed Geralt of Rivia, are you not?
Yes, I am the famed Geralt of Rivia.
Oh, Witcher, greetings. Kind of you to come. Matilda and I, we've a surprise for you.
You're engaged. I see you're doing well.
You two seem to be getting along.
We are. There came a point we realized we had no grounds to quarrel. Things became altogether pleasant.
And a bit spicy.
Called it.
Romantic. Quite.
Got it. Needn't say more. Glad things are going well for you.
I said that. Yeah, it's an engagement party. I said this way before
What's the
I
surprise?
completed all of the
Some
quests.
monster I need to kill?
No.
We're gonna have a baby.
Something
Her name
far
is gonna
more
be Geralt.
pleasant.
We've produced a wine. According to the best sommeliers, it might just dethrone Est.
I'll tell
We owe
Dandelion.
this success to you. So, if you'd agree,
We'd like to name it after you.
what shall we call it?
White Wolf.
Why not White Wolf?
Wild, with character. It fits perfectly.
If you wouldn't mind, we'd like to send a few bottles to your home every so often.
I'd
Fuck
be honored.
yeah.
Thanks.
No, we thank you. Take care, Witcher.
Alright, we are done with this whole DLC, I believe. The Grapes of Wrath Stomped is the achievement we got. Hello, how are you doing?
Life suit you here, Witcher?
Wow, why do you sound like an old lady? You look good. Inventory. Food and drink. White Wolf. Drink. Ah, yeah, that's the good stuff. I like it a lot. That's delicious. Move out of the way, kid. I'm not drunk. You're drunk. Go away.
The hunt is banished. The bandits
Save.
Long live.
Now we're gonna go kill the Emperor. Oh, peasant, get out of the way. I'll just... Oh my god, maybe the White Wolf isn't so good. Oh my god. I think we're supposed to go here. He's somewhere around Hierarch Square. I don't remember
Geralt
exactly
had to
where.
face Aradin,
We're not
but
on the
could
right
only hope
quest.
to beat him with the help of friends. The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic, so Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avalach, too, began
I got
to
another
lay
hour,
plans
then
of
I'm
his
gonna go
own.
get ready for my appointment. If this loads. Ciri's doing pretty well last time we saw her. So that is the Dookie of two Ants that we completed. And we're on to... I forget the name of it. It's a conspiracy to kill the king of Redania. Radovid, I believe his name is. I hope the doc doesn't have cold hands. I'm going to be on drugs. Skellige merchants sell maps of the archipelago's individual isles. These maps unlock fast travel to signposts on these isles, even ones you haven't already visited. Yes? Load, please. There we go. Oh, that's a bit too close to the back of his head. Yeah, we just have that one main quest left. No more treasure hunts. And only one secondary quest. We are powering through this game. We are almost done. We'll go meet Dijkstra, Roach, and Thaler, or Roche, whatever his name is, in the portside warehouse. Alright. Yeah, it's right over this way. Oh, I can change some coin with this fella.
How can I be of service?
Well, you're at the right height to give me a... Never mind, sorry.
Got some coin I'd like to convert into crowns.
You've come to the right place. A better rate you'll not find anywhere in the city.
Yeah, 1,300 crowns. All right. Oh, wait. I have a whole bunch of gear I need to sell. And there is a blacksmith right over here.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Show me what...
62,000 gold. He's got 4,000. And I need to buy armor repair. He doesn't have any of the other repair kits, right? That's tools. Is that it? No. It doesn't have what I want.
So long.
No, that's not my favorite blacksmith. My favorite blacksmith is north of here, I think. Or east, I forget. I'm pretty sure he's around this way.
Never seen anyone swing a sword as quick as you do.
Ow, broke my ankles. Where the hell is he? Ah, he's down here. He's all the way over there. Crap. Oh, they're burning more bodies. What a lovely place. Oh, my dog's barking. Sorry, thought he looked like him. No, Hattori Hanzo is over this way.
Is this necessary? On the road.
He's the elf that sells dumplings. This isn't right. What the fuck? Ah, it's over that way. Let's put a marker because I'm a dummy. I hate these people. They're all a bunch of wankers. Got to stay warm, LOL. Is it getting cold there? This is a nice little run for Geralt. There he is. This is my guy.
Greetings, Ibeer.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
You can wipe that grease off of you. It's disgusting.
What do you have on offer?
I wonder how much he'd buy that sword for. 1,300. I can get 3 grand in the other place. Oh, there they are. And I want you to repair all of my stuff. And yeah, go ahead and repair that. All right.
So long.
That tower right in front of me is the warehouse, I think. Can't see shit.
Water's getting worse.
Ooh.
Ah!
Oh!
Let it rain.
Ah.
Huh, I expected to get attacked on the way here. What the hell is that? Oh, that's Fraser. Come on, Geralt.
Who's there?
Witcher Geralt.
Make the run in slow motion and play Chariots of Fire.
Also waits upstairs. Can you bloody tell us what this is about?
Just as soon as Geralt arrives.
There's an exclamation point outside. I wonder what that's about.
Witcher, at last. Now, we're all present.
Then up the fucking creek. Why have you summoned us? Radovid's on his ship. We'll not get to him there, I've told you.
Stop it! I've an idea how to draw him onto dry land.
Philippa.
But all in due course. Let's start by confessing our sins. I let Philippa Eilhart in on our plan. Mea culpa.
Bravo. Bloody bravo.
Now, it's not a disaster.
She turned me into a newt.
The Lady Sorceress is highly unlikely to warn the brat. What's more, she's willing to help us kill him. Naturally, it's nothing I'll ever agree to. But Phil, she's inspired me. Call her my muse.
Inspired you to do what?
Patience.
Bugger some of your guards like you did before.
The matter. Geralt, do I recall correctly that Radovid's hired you to find Philippa?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Only thing I've found is her hideout. What's your point?
We can use Philippa without involving her, provided you help. Radovid expects you to report to him, bring him information about her.
I already did all this.
All you need to do is mention her name. Intimate that you've a lead, you're on her trail.
Oh, he'll swallow that. Hook, line, sinker, and a good bit of the rod as well.
Let's say Radovid bites, believes me, and none of that's a given. What then?
You'll tell him you've found Philippa's hideout, somewhere where we can easily set a trap and ambush. Suggestion?
Yes, that was part of Hearts of Stone.
Built up both sides.
I defeated Gaunter O'Dim.
Easy to block off from the rest of the city.
Good
Again,
idea.
that was not. I
divide my
don't
men,
think it was
post
worth
half on
showing
one
that.
end,
It just
other half on the
ran
other by
around
the
in
gate.
circles a lot. It was a bunch
And
of
in the
fetch
middle,
quests. The story was
Vess,
good, but it was
with a
just
well-oiled crossbow.
I think it would make for extremely
You
boring
see,
content.
Geralt, all we ask is that you
Like go
invite
into a
Radovid
room,
out
set
for
up a
stroll,
setting based
bring
on a
him to the
painting,
bridge.
then
We'll
wander
take care
around
of
and
the
find
rest.
all the clues, get
So
them
what
together,
will it
then
be?
do that. 2 hours of that. I'm in.
I'm in. But once it's done, what then? There'll be an
Yeah,
uproar in
Radovid's
the
a
city.
bastard.
Panic, maybe. Need a place where we can wait it out.
Thought of that already. Remember Madame Irina's theatre? Abandoned now, not a soul looks in there. Tala and I will await you there.
Await us? Unwilling to risk your own necks?
Not the point. Dijkstra and I have many cocksucking virtues, but fighting ability's just not one of them.
Well, at least you're
Not as
honest
fit
about
for
it.
that as we are for a bleeding beauty pageant.
Don't worry, Geralt. My people are battle-hardened. They'll manage. You just bring them the king.
Do what I can. Where's his ship moored these
That's
days?
kind of stupid.
Just round the corner in
Geralt should be
Novigrad's
like, I
port.
got this, bruh.
And for your sake, I hope he's in a good mood when you look in on him.
Is that Philippa? Why do we look at that owl?
The bridge must be clear.
My
Is that
lads will
Hedwig?
make sure of that.
Where'd it go?
Guards round the temple, what about them? Won't they bloody
the hell
congregate
is it?
when they see the fighting?
If they're paid a tidy sum, they won't.
Let's go see what this is. Uh-oh. Hooters! Cutscene I was not expecting.
Philippa? What the hell are you doing here?
Geralt, don't ask questions you know the answers to. It makes you look stupid.
I agree.
Eavesdropping on your conversation, naturally, with a good deal of interest and a measure of wonder.
Are you Hedwig? I see
Mind
some
telling
feathers
me
in
what
your
you
hair.
found puzzling?
Your naivety. Do you honestly believe Radovid will fall for such a crude ruse?
I think I'll manage.
Might be tough to trick, but I think I'll manage.
I hope you take a more serious approach to confronting the Wild Hunt, provided, of course, you survive long enough to undertake it.
Philippa, why even tell me this? Concerned about me that much?
Not
How
at
do
all.
you know what I look like?
It's because I think it vital that Radovid die. You don't want my help, more's the pity. But I shall do what I can to make certain you don't fuck it up.
Well, thanks.
Here, take this.
A ring. Redanian eagle etched in the ruby.
Ring
It belonged
worm.
to Vizimir, Radovid's father. Hand him that, and he may believe you captured me. He might even choose to trust you.
What's the catch? Nah, thank for the help. Let's move
Helpful. Thanks.
Don't mention it. Believe me, I'm prepared to do much more to be rid of Radovid. Good luck, Geralt. You'll need it.
on. Yeah, she was the owl. Called it. Alright. Lure Radovid from his ship. What's this exclamation point right here? What are you doing?
What's the problem?
Fuck! Another non-human! You're everywhere!
Silence! Now we'll do this quick. I've got a little witcher chore. You willing?
Little chores aren't usually worth the pay.
Well, this will be, don't you, Fred? Now just be quick about it. I've wasted enough time on these two pricks. They share a warehouse. Monsters cropped up in it.
Cropped up? On its own? You put it there. You meant it to rip my noodle off so you could get your paws on my goods. Don't
Oh
try
my
to
God.
spin this, shorty.
I don't care who's sick the ghoul or the strigger on who. Beast's got to be dealt with. That's that. So what'll it be, would ya?
Alright.
Fine.
I'll not have it. Not these two are like to prove it's no good. I didn't get a good look at the mug, but...
Shut it! Or I'll send inspectors to your storehouse just as soon as the monster's dispatched.
that won't be necessary.
Yeah, of course not.
Ah!
The fuck? Okay.
Strange. Neckers rarely venture anywhere alone.
Well, that's done.
Oh.
Me. Hey, ninja.
So, you take care of the beast?
Yes.
I knew hiring which would be quickest. So, figure out how it got in there.
You hired me to kill the beast, not investigate.
Well, fair enough. It's just I'll still have to muck around in the matter. I'd have paid extra not to. Here, this is for you. And we'll go to the garrison, talk to the captain. He can try to get to the bottom of this.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's done. That was easy. 1 experience point. Great. Captain Muffinhead. Sell Witcher insurance. Yeah, that's what I was thinking I was going to be on retainer for the, oh, let's not go in there. For the wine people.
Scrum.
The Belgard folks.
I'll carve your marks. I'm not even a blind.
Ah, poop. I think that's his ship. The gaudy red one.
What will become of us under Radovid?
Well, I could buy, you know, some wine, some grapes, some dried fruit, some cheese in various locations, so it's not spent all in one place. Wait a minute. Oh, it wants me to go on a boat? I don't understand. It keeps changing. Oh, there it goes. Look, there's a whorehouse. I protected them from some drunks. That was a difficult fight. We're gonna save right here.
You see what I...
We've done some work for this guy before. Shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Witcher Geralt, what do you want?
An audience. Got new information about Philippa Eilhart.
I'll need your weapons. Now follow me.
I don't want to give up my weapons.
Your Majesty, the Witcher, with news of Philippa Eilhart.
I hope you brought something better than magic crystals this time.
I know where she is.
Look at his eyes. He's clearly
Perhaps.
insane.
Or perhaps you seek to trick me, like
nuts.
the others.
I'm a professional. Got a reputation to uphold. Be stupid of me to come to you empty-handed.
My father's ring. Philippa used it to stamp her decrees, then distribute them as the word of the king. Where is she?
Under your nose, sire. In Novigrad. In a house on the bridge leading to Temple Isle.
Why haven't you brought her to me?
Gotta capture someone to take them anywhere. All I did was track her down, then stole this ring as proof that I had.
Do you fear her?
No. You want to kill her yourself. With your own hands. I know this.
You shall come with me. Hubrecht, gather the men.
How many, sire?
All of them.
We're gonna have some fun. Gonna have me some fun tonight. Long tall Sally, she built sweet. She had everything that Uncle John need.
Well, where is she? Where is Philippa?
Like I said, house on the bridge, closer to the other end.
Close off this end. We need no guests, no innocent bystanders, or witnesses. Damian, Duke, Egbert, Freak, Caspar. You shall stay here, secure the rear, and kill the Witcher.
Yeah, I saw that coming. They took my swords.
You don't know where Philippa's hiding. Not exactly without me.
Fret not. We'll manage. Naturally, it would be easier with your help, but you irritate me. You know too much. You impede me too often. And I find your arrogance an annoyance. I've had men killed for less. Follow me.
Any last words?
Your mother.
Oh, fuck!
Free the Witcher, then Radovid.
Oh, we about to fuck some people up now.
Hang on, Geralt. On our way.
That's a silver sword. That's not going to help us.
Oh, come on.
Ow.
Right.
That was easy.
Thanks for your help.
Plan's gone to hell. So be it. We'll improvise. Follow me, Geralt. We must get to Radovid before reinforcements
I'd like my swords back, please. There we go. Oh,
what? Lost your nerve?
Hey, that guy. Come here, you. Why can't I kill him? Oh, you got shields, huh?
Too late to surrender.
Oh. Will you move out of my way, please? Oh, he slipped backwards in his own poop.
Open up! I command you to open the door!
I'm just so overpowered for this.
You needed merely to ask. That settles the score.
Oh, I wanted him to suffer.
And that was from the heart. Forgive me. I could not deny myself the pleasure.
Okay.
How did she? Where? Why? How the fuck?
Eavesdropped on us, back at the warehouse.
Magic.
What? And you didn't think it worth mentioning?
Lads, the time to discuss this is later.
Hello, boobs.
Radovid is dead. It matters not by whose hand. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, exactly.
Now let's get the hell away.
Get the hell out of here.
Place will be thick with Redanians in
Exactly.
minutes.
Let's go.
So she blew pocket sand in his eyes and then stabbed him in the back. Assassin of Kings achievement. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it there. We killed Radovid. We did all of the wine quests. We took out a bunch of archespores, which are extremely annoying. And we just walked right through Radovid's army like nothing. Even those guys with shields, we just blasted them in half.
Well, what? Is it done?
It's done. Though all did not go according to plan.
Jill saying thanks, Boosh and chat.
More on that later. First, a stiff drink and a toast. The North.
Glad to see you back streaming. Thanks, man.
Temeria!
Bloody Temeria!
Temeria.
Now, let's get the hell out of here before we all die.
What now, Roach? A new guerrilla campaign against
my
the
new
Black
horse.
Ones?
No. The war just ended.
Give me a piggyback.
How's that? There's something I don't know about?
I'd say so. You see, tomorrow at noon, the commander of Army Group Center will sign a truce in Emir's name. A truce whose wording we agreed with Dijkstra. Yes, I was returning from the last round of talks. Emir will keep Edion and Lyria, but in exchange for Radovid's head and a stop to guerrilla activities, he will withdraw from Temeria.
Which will become the Empire's vassal state.
Self-ruled internally, with its own courts, administrative structures and army. The silver lilies will bloom neath the rays of the great sun. So I say were I a poet. But I'm not.
Hey,
so
before you
all I'll
exit,
say
yes.
is there was no other fucking way.
Yeah, were you working with them?
Haven't told me the whole truth.
You're right on that account. We know you're bloody allergic to
Our
politics.
vassals
Decided to
speak
emphasize
rare.
mages and whatnot.
If it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly. That but this blow might be the be-all and end-all here.
Hey, you made a deal to end the
What's
war.
that?
I mean, I don't think there's a
Vakmeth,
problem with that.
Act 1, Scene 7. Always wanted to play that. Never cast as anything but a halberdier. Geralt, what Tala told you, put it out of your mind. There will be no truce with Nilfgaard. Redania, under my enlightened rule, will fight on until it wins. And when it does, it will unite all the North, including Temeria.
What?
The war's not going to end
This is
if
not
you
what we
keep
planned
fighting.
and agreed.
True. Instead, we insisted on one realm's questionable sovereignty, and to recover it, we gave Emir virtually all the North's other kingdoms. It was not a wise arrangement. So, no deal.
You two-faced whoreson. I will not allow this.
Actually, you, Roach, should be the first to understand I've no choice.
Why the hell would I understand?
Because you too are a patriot. Geralt, this doesn't concern you. You may go. Fare thee well on your path, or whatnot.
Can't let you kill them, Dijkstra.
Oh, hard luck. Then you'll die with them.
Maybe.
Kill them all.
You're trying to be a smart like a dog.
Wanna do everything myself!
Oh, that was a bad move.
You regret that, brother!
Oh, there goes Dijkstra. He's dead. I didn't want to have to do that, but, you know.
Bloody hell! Bugger me sideways!
That was close. Very close.
I'm trying
It's
to end the
hardly
war,
over.
and Redania sucks.
The envoy, due to meet the Nilfgaardians tomorrow. No doubt Dijkstra ordered him killed. We'll need to protect him.
Sorry, you're on your own. I've
You've had your fill of politics, I understand. Once it's over, come to Vizima. You'll be received with honors. Farewell, Wolf.
Let me just go loot these corpses real quick, and I'll be on my way. Chicken sandwich? Oh, that was Dijkstra. That's a splatter of blood right there. Didn't get much out of these guys. They just had some long swords. Alright, well, that's that. We're going to save. And I will say good morning. Goodbye. Thanks for joining, everyone. Hope you had a good time. We are clearing out this game. We're almost done. I believe there's just the main storyline left with final preparations. I do have some question marks to go through in Velen. I think there's a couple, and I think I have 5 left in the Dookie of Two Ants. So I will be taking care of that at some point, and I'll return maybe Friday morning. Same bat time, same bat channel. Big Ship, thanks for joining. Right at the end here, saying my goodbyes. Take care, everyone. Cover your ass. No, I have to show my ass today. It will be very, very exciting. Have a good time, everyone. Bye.